Very good evening to all of you and welcome back to the BYJU'S Exam Prep guys. So today we have top 10 question of RCC and the structure part which we have to solve today. और आपकी कुछ ही दिन में कत्ल की रात है, मतलब आपकी एग्जाम आने वाली है, बस इंतजार खत्म हो गया, right? So let's solve these question guys and don't forget to join us on 12th of Feb for complete GATE exam analysis of shift 1 and shift 2 paper at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. right? So this is a non-tech marathon which you can join from 13th of Feb again guys if you are preparing for ESC examination. This is one mega free workshop guys which you can join on at 7:30 p.m. right? Now guys you can register us on our application basically, right, where you will get the BYJU'S Exam Prep rank predictor tool, right, which will be live from 15th of Feb. Okay, so let's start with this particular question guys and let's solve this particular problem. Hello Ahmad, hello, good evening Saurabh, Tiksha, good evening. Okay guys, so this is the first question which is basically the 1 mark problem which you have to solve quickly. Okay, we will not waste too much time, right? We'll discuss the problem in detail and just solve this. Okay guys, I know that your time is very precious. So what is given to us? The percentage loss of the pre-stress is 2.5% due to anchorage slip in a concrete beam whose length is 30 meter, right? Which is a post tension by a tendon with an initial stress of 1200 Newton per mm square. And the modulus of elasticity is equal to this one. That is basically 2.1 into 10 raised to power 5 Newton per mm square. What you need to find guys? You need to find out the anchorage slip in the mm, right, which occur in the pre-stress beam. You need to find out how much anchorage slip will occur in mm, right, in this particular condition. Very simple question. You know that guys how to solve it, and this is a non-type question, 1 mark problem. So basically, first of all, we need to find out what is the value of loss of pre-stress. How we can find out? So 2.55% is the loss of pre-stress. So what we need to do guys? 2.55% of what? Initial pre-stress value. So 2.55 multiplied by 1200, which is initial pre-stress, and divided by 100. You are able to get the loss of pre-stress value, how much it is exactly. Okay, so 2.55 multiplied by 1200 divided by 100. So guys, this value is coming around 30.6 Newton per mm square. So this is the value of loss of pre-stress which we are getting right now. Now you know that how to calculate the loss of pre-stress actually. So PL can be written as anchorage slip divided by length of the span multiplied by ES value, right? So what is this PL? PL is already given to us 30.6. This delta L is not known to us. What is the value of L? L is basically 30 meter. So let's convert it in terms of mm. Then multiply by ES. ES is equal to 2.1 into 10 raised to power 5. Okay. So what is the value of delta L? Let's calculate it. Any one of you who got the answer, please write down in the chat box quickly guys. Any one of you who got the correct answer for this? किसी को भी आंसर मिला क्या? किसी को भी आंसर मिला क्या? How much you are getting? Please tell me guys. 4.37 mm. Very nice. This is a 1 mark question right now. 4.37 mm is the correct answer. I hope all of you are getting the same answer, right? 4.37 mm is the correct answer. Very nice Diksha. I hope other student is also getting the same answer. मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ सभी बच्चों को यही आंसर मिला होगा बच्चों. ठीक है? Okay. Let's move to the next question. Next question is basically MCQ type question which is 2 mark. A simple one guys, right? You just need to find out what is the value of MR of this particular cross section which is given to us. Now let me tell you something over here guys. Whenever right now you are not able to understand whether this particular section is under reinforced, over reinforced or a limiting section, right? Because if you want to check that particular condition, you need to know what is the value of area of steel which is provided in the beam. But right now it is not given. If it is not given, then what you have to do? You need to find out the moment of resistance according to the limiting section always. If the area of steel is not given to us, then we have to do that, right? So let's do this particular problem guys. What is the formula to calculate the MR of a limiting section? It is basically Q into B into D square. Now what is Q? Q is nothing as moment coefficient which can be written as 0.36 FCK K into J. Now what is the value of K? K is nothing as basically 0.48 when we are using Fe415, right? 0.48. What is the value of J? So if you use Fe415, the value of J, which is nothing as lever arm dap factor, 0.8. Okay. So let's calculate the value of Q, 0.36. FCK is 20, K is 0.48 and J is 0.8. Let's calculate this. B Tiksha. Okay, very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So this value is coming around 2.7648, right? Which we are getting right now, Q. Okay. Now let's calculate the MR limiting, guys. Okay, quickly. I have put it some simple question also and some difficult question also, so that you may feel confident at the time of examination, right? मेरा मेन मुद्दा ये नहीं है कि बच्चों आपको डरावने क्वेश्चन दिखा के डरा दूं, नहीं, मेरा मेन मुद्दा ये है so that you are able to solve those questions which will come in the examination, right? तो आप उस पे ज्यादा फोकस देना, कॉन्फिडेंस पे ज्यादा फोकस देना कि आप क्वेश्चन बना पा रहे हो, मेन मुद्दा वो है, राइट? So Q is equal to how much? 2.7648 and B is equal to how much? B is already given 250 and D is equal to how much? Which is already given 327 square and multiply by 10 raised to power minus 6 so that it is converted into kilonewton meter. Okay, very nice Grish, very nice Krishna, very nice Tiksha, Dinesh, very nice, very good. All of you are getting the correct answer. Good guys, good. So 73.90 I'm getting exactly, right? So you can say that B is the correct answer for this particular question. Let's move to the next one, guys. Next question. Now this is the problem in which you need to find out what is the percentage of tensile steel which is provided, but be careful, it is little bit typical, okay? Because in this particular case I have put it some bent up bar also, okay? So you need to find out what is the percentage of tensile steel which we have provided. Video quality is poor, so Ajay, what you have to do, you have to switch the video in the video setting at a higher resolution, okay? ठीक है, high resolution पे set करना पड़ेगा. Now listen carefully, guys. The dimension is already given to us. B value is equal to how much? B is 250 and the value of D we need to calculate, right? Small d is equal to how much? This is basically capital D. So we can write here 300 minus clear cover is how much? 25 minus dia of bar is 16. So 16 divided by how much? 2. So we are able to calculate the effective depth. How much it is? So this value is coming around 267 mm. Now tell me guys, in this particular case, there are 6 bars of 16 mm dia. But out of 6 bar, 2 bar we have provided as a bent up bar. Now after providing the bent up bar, if you want to calculate the tensile steel, so please remember this particular point, only 4 bar will act as a tension reinforcement in this particular beam now. Because other 2 bars or the 2 bars which we have bent, that will act as a shear reinforcement. Getting a point? So don't consider AST by considering number of bar as a 6. You need to calculate the AST value according to the number of bar is equal to 4. Okay, let's calculate the AST first. So AST is equal to 4 into pi by 4 into 16 square. Kindly cancel this. So pi into 16 square, how much it is? This value is coming around 804.24 mm square. Okay, now let's calculate the percentage steel. So AST divided by B into D and multiply by 100. Just do it. 804.24 divided by 250 and 267 multiply by 100. Please calculate this. C. Okay, Tiksha. Very nice, very nice, very nice. What about other students? Please let me know. So 1.2048, that is B. B is the correct answer. Okay, B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. 1.20, right? 1.20 we are getting. Saurabh, Grish, Swapnil, Devanshu. Very nice, guys. All of you are getting the correct answer. B is the correct answer. Next question, guys, which is based upon the shear reinforcement again, but be careful while reading the question. Okay, Again, MCQ 2-mark question. 2-mark question, guys. Now, what is given to us? A beam which is subjected to the factored shear of 350 kilonewton. Now, you need to comment on the shear design of the beam. The design shear strength of concrete tau c, which is in megapascal, for M25 grade of concrete is given as this, right? Like what is given to us? 100 AST divided by B into D, right? Which is basically the percentage of tension steel which is given to us, okay? And tau c value is given to us, right? Now what we need to do over here, guys, we need to check out of these statements, which one is the correct, because this is a MCQ type of problem, okay? So first of all, we need to check whether the design shear reinforcement is required or not in the problem. How we can calculate it? Very easy. Let's calculate the tau v value. What is the value of tau v? Tau v is equal to VU upon B into D, correct? What is the value of design shear force? It is already given, 350. So 350 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 divided by B. B is 300. And small d is equal to how much? This is 450. 450 minus 35. 450 minus 35. How much it is? 450 minus 35. So this value is coming around 415 mm. Okay, 415 mm. So 350 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 divided by 300, 415. So guys, we are getting a value of 2.811 Newton per mm square. That is basically tau v. Now after getting tau v, we need to check what is the percentage of steel which is provided. So according to that, we are able to calculate the tau c value. Okay, let's do it. So कहाँ लिखे, इधर लिख देते हैं, चलिए. So percentage of tension steel, first we need to calculate AST. AST is 4 into pi by 4 into 20 square divided by B into D, which is 300 multiplied by 415 and multiply by 100, so that we are able to calculate the percentage. Kindly cancel 4 to 4. Pi into 20 square multiply by 100 divided by 300, 415. So this value is coming around 1.009%. That means approximately equal to 1%, correct? 1%. Now check for 1% what is the value of tau c. It is 0.64. So tau c is equal to 0.64 Newton per am square. So you know that, guys, if tau v is greater than tau c, we need to design the shear reinforcement. So either first statement is correct or second statement is correct. Now we need to check what is the value of design shear force, for which we need to design the shear reinforcement. Very simple. Very simple. So design shear force is equal to tau v minus tau c multiplied by B into D. Simple. So tau v is 2.811 minus tau c is 0.64 multiplied by B into D. B is 300 and D is 415 and multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. So it is converted into kilonewton. Okay. So exactly which answer you are getting, guys, please write down in the chat box quickly. So 270 is coming around, 270 point something, 270 point. We are getting 270.2895 kilonewton. So which is very close to 268, right? So can we say that, guys, A is the correct answer? A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer. Very nice, very nice. A is the correct answer, guys. A is the correct answer. Okay, super. Let's move to the next question, guys. Next question, 2-mark problem. Okay, A is the correct answer. Next question. This is basically MCQ type question, 2-mark question. Now it is based upon the column design. Kindly read the question very carefully. A square column with 5 meter unsupported length restrain in its position and direction at both the ends. It carries a design load of 1200 kilonewton. That means the design value of axial load is already given to us, 1200 kilonewton, right? Now what would be the dimension of column, right? To the nearest multiple of 5, assume concrete grade 20, steel grade is 415, area of steel 1% of the gross cross-sectional area, right? So this is given to us. Now tell me guys, in this particular case, can I write here PU is equal to 0.4 FCK into AC plus 0.67 FY into ASC, right? So this value is already given to us. 1200 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3 is equal to 0.4 into FCK is how much? FCK is 20. Now this area of concrete is how much? Area of concrete is 99% and area of steel is 1% of cross sectional area. So let us write 0.99 times of A plus 0.67 times of Fy multiply by 0.01 times of A. Okay, let's calculate what is the value of area which we are getting over here. So guys, if you solve it, you will get A is equal to 334.88 mm. Right? Now tell me which is the correct answer for this. Which is the correct answer for this? Any one of you who can tell me the correct answer, guys? Which is the correct answer? Any one of you who can tell me, guys, quickly write down in the chat box. B. Swapnil B. Okay. Any other student who can tell me the correct answer for this? Swapnil B. What other student says? जल्दी जल्दी बताओ बच्चों क्या होगा? जल्दी जल्दी. B. Dinesh B. Dinesh B. Okay. Let me tell you one thing, guys. I think all of you are getting confused with this particular statement. Yes or no? It is perfectly axially loaded. Yes or no? Are you getting confused with this particular statement? Yes, very nice. Yes. Now listen, guys. If it is perfectly axially loaded, you don't have to use PU value. You need to use PUZ. Correct? You need to calculate the PUZ value, right? PUZ value. But listen carefully, guys. If you done such type of calculation, and if you got some answer, so definitely you may get trapped in the exam because they are trying to put such type of option also, which is basically a common mistake. And if you do that, you will get an option and you will get the answer also, but that answer will be wrong. It may be possible, right? It may be possible. Now we need to check, guys, if it is perfectly axially loaded. So according to that, you need to use PUZ, correct? If it is PUZ, then this value will be 0.45. Let me change it. I know that a lot of students are there. Why they are not giving the answer? This is the reason. I know that. This is 0.45. और मैंने क्यों सॉल्व करा? मैंने इसलिए करा ताकि आपको पता रहे कि ये गलती नहीं करना एग्जाम में, right? Don't do such type of mistake in the exam. Okay. So 0.45 FCK into AC plus 0.75 FY into ASC, right? This is the formula. So tell me, guys, what is the value of A which you are getting? What is the value of A which you are getting, guys? What is the value of A which you are getting? A is equal to how much? And what should be the dimension if it is square? Yes, yes, yes. So 1200 into 10 raised to power 3 divided by 0.45, 20, 0.99 plus 0.75 multiplied by 415 multiplied by 0.01. So guys, the area which we are getting over here, 99812.85 mm square, right? If we take the root of it, we will get the dimension. So let's take the under root of it. So the dimension will be 315 mm. 315.93 mm. Now tell me guys, out of these options, which particular answer you will tick? Now the question is there, because they have mentioned what should be the dimension of the column which is nearest to multiple of 5, and this dimension is the minimum requirement, you know that, right? Our dimension of the column should not be less than this. That should be the consideration as per the calculation, you know that, right? Now tell me which particular answer you will take. You need to take B again, right? B should be the correct answer, not A, because it is a lesser one as compared to this, right? B can be the correct answer for the problem. Are you getting a point? Clear. Let's move to the next question. Okay. So we need to go on the higher side, not on the lower side. Clear? Okay. Let's move to the next question, which is basically the part of structure. Question number 6. 1 mark question, guys. 1 mark question. Three members are there and 3 different support conditions are given. One is fixed, second is hinge, third is also hinge, right? What we need to do, guys, in this particular case, the length of member is completely different. AB is L, BC is 1.5 L and BD is equal to 2.5 L. You need to find out the distribution factor for member BA for this member at B. Very simple. Let's calculate KBA first. It is equal to 4EI by L. L is equal to how much? It is L. Now then we will find summation K. Summation K will be BA, BC and BD. So this value is 4EI by L. BC is far end is hinge, 3EI by L. But EI is constant, L is equal to how much? 1.5. So 3EI by L. KD is 2.5 L. So that means 3EI by 2.5 L. Let's calculate this, how much it is. 4 plus 3 divided by 1.5 plus 3 divided by 2.5. So guys, this value is coming around 36 divided by 5 EI by L. Now let's calculate the distribution factor for BA. BA is equal to 4 EI by L divided by 36 EI by 5L. Please calculate this. How much you are getting? 0.56, 0.55 something. So A is the correct answer. A is the correct answer, 0.56. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And please hit the like button also, guys, if you like the session, right? Okay, very nice, Grish, very nice, Swapnil. Dinesh, good. Correct. Let's move to the next question. Okay, let's quickly do it. Now, this is the question which is basically a MSQ question. Why it is MSQ question? Because it is a little bit tricky one. You need to tell me, guys, out of these ILD, which of the following ILDs are not possible? Okay, Tiksha, very nice. Tell me, guys, out of these 4 ILD, how many ILD cannot be possible for the given structure? And that is the question. Tell me, for any type of stress function. Which of the following ILDs cannot be possible? False. C not possible. Okay. You need to tell me multiple answer, right? Multiple answer. Multiple answers are correct. A and C. Okay. Ashish, C and D. Grish, A and C. Okay. Guys, let me tell you a simple trick so that you are able to understand in much better way. You know that usually we need to draw the ILD for external support reaction and internal reaction, right? But please remember this single point, you are able to get the answer in a simple way. Wherever you find an internal hinge, the slope of any ILD, whether it is bending moment, shear force, reaction or any type of ILD, the slope of ILD will always change wherever you find internal hinge. At this internal hinge also, the slope should be changed. The slope should be changed. Now tell me, guys, in option A, you can see here the slope is not changing at E and at F it is constant, it remain constant, which is not possible. That's why it is not possible. This is one of the answer which can be tick. Second, slope is again not changing at E, it is remain same, it remains same at F also, it remains same. So again this option is not possible, that means it is not possible for the structure, that means this can be the answer also. In this case also the slope is not changing, this can be an answer. But D can be possible. Why? Because the slope is changing at this junction. Slope is changing at this junction. So this can be ILD for the structure. So we need to leave this particular answer. So the answer will be A, B and C. A, B, C is the correct answer. All of you are able to understand? Tell me guys, it is a simple trick which you can apply and get the answer. Very nice, Girish. Simple trick. Okay. Let's move to the next question, which is basically a MSQ type question, which is based upon three-hinge parabolic arch. One hinge, two hinge, and the third hinge is present exactly at the crown. Okay. Now tell me guys, three-hinge arch, again MSQ, multiple answer can be correct. Three-hinge arch can be statically determinate. Yes, we know that the value of ds is equal to how much? It is equal to 0 for three-hinge arch. We know that, right? Now tell me the second statement is correct or wrong. Please write down. The second statement is correct or wrong. Please write down. If the entire span is loaded with a UDL of 20 kN per meter, span is 10 meter, central rise is 3.5 meter, then the bending moment at x is equal to 2 meter is equal to 12.5 kilonewton meter. Statement B is correct or wrong? Wrong. Those who are solving this statement, they can solve it. You will not get the answer because we know that bending moment on a three-hinge parabolic arch, if a UDL is placed on the entire span, is always equal to how much? It is 0, Baba, it is 0. So this statement is always wrong, right? Now, if a point load is placed exactly at the crown and H is equal to L by 2. This is W. This is our central rise, which is equal to L by 2. This is also L by 2. This is also L by 2. If this H is equal to L by 2, it will become a semicircular arch. If it is a semicircular arch, then what is the value of vertical reaction? W by 2, we know that. As well as what is the reaction of horizontal? It is also W by 2, guys. If it is W by 2, this is also W by 2, then the resultant will pass at an angle of 45 degree always. If you are not able to understand this, you can do in this way also. Guys, what is the horizontal reaction in case of three-hinge parabolic arch when a point load is there? That is WL by 4H. WL by 4H. Now, what is the value of H? It is L by 2. Kindly cancel this. Kindly cancel this. You will get W by 2 as an answer, which means horizontal thrust is equal to W by 2. This is W by 2. This is W by 2. So the resultant will always pass at an angle of 45 degree. So this particular statement is correct. At all the hinges, the bending moment is 0. Yes, it is also correct. So A, C and D are the correct answer. A, C, D are the correct answer. Clear? Next question, which is based upon truss and again MSQ. Again MSQ, right? Again MSQ. Now guys, as you can see, this is a truss. You need to tell me the truss is externally unstable due to lack of support reaction. Kindly check it once. It is unstable or it is a stable one? Kindly check it. Kindly check it. It is stable, unstable. One of them is roller. This is roller support. And this one is hinge. Tell me guys. Stable, unstable? Stable, yeah. It is stable structure, right? It is a stable structure. We are able to see this, right? It is very easy to understand. The structure is stable. So definitely this statement is wrong. Okay. Let's understand the statement B. The number of compatibility equation required. So to find out this, we need to find out the value of ds. So dse plus dsi. So dse is how much? Re minus 3. What is the value of reactions? 2 and 1. So 3 minus 3, it is equal to 0. Okay, let's calculate DSI. M minus 2j minus 3. So total number of members 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 members are there. How many joints we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9 and 10, okay, 1. So this is basically DSI is equal to 1. If DSI 1, DSE is 0. So 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. That means the number of compatible equation required to analyze the truss is 1. We know that, right? Because the number of unknowns is equal to the number of compatible equation required. So B statement is correct. Now tell me, it is better to use the displacement method to analyze the above truss? No. Whenever we need to find out the, we need to analyze the truss, so it is always better to use the force method, because the number of static inertia is always less in case of a truss as compared to the number of unknown joint displacements, or you can say that the DK value, right? So that's why guys, this statement is wrong. In the analysis of truss, all the joints are pin connected with the frictionless hinges. Yes, it is correct assumption, right? So B and D are the correct answer for the problem. B and D correct statement. Only two statements are correct, B and D. Very nice. Let's move to the last question guys, last question of the session, which is basically a MCQ type question, and it is based upon the cable part. Cable, last question. Okay, kindly read the question very carefully. Okay, what is given to us? A light cable is there whose span is 40 meter, and a UDL is there whose intensity is 1 kilonewton per meter. If the support are at the same level and the maximum tension allowed in the cable is 30 kilonewton, what is the maximum allowable dip in the cable? Let us consider this is our cable and this is our support. Let us consider UDL is placed on the entire span and this is our dip. Let us consider this dip is H and the span is L. So there are two reactions, one is vertical, second is horizontal. Let us consider this is VA and this is HA. You know that what is the value of VA guys? If the intensity of UDL is W kilonewton per meter, then the value of VA is WL by 2 and the value of HA is WL square by 8H. The maximum tension will occur at the support itself. That means this is basically the value of Tmax. Clear? Now we need to find out what is the value of H if the maximum tension is equal to 30 kilonewton. Okay. So we can write here Tmax is equal to under root of WL by 2 square means VA square and WL square by 8H whole square. So this value is 30. Let's make it square separately. Okay, we'll open this, right? So WL by 2, W is equal to how much? 1. Span is 40 divided by 2, again square, plus W is 1, L is 40, 40 square divided by 8H and again whole square. If you solve this, how much you are getting guys? Kindly check it. So 30 square minus 20 square. This value is coming around 500. 500 is equal to, let's take a root of it. So 40 square divided by 8H. So 40 square divided by 500 divided by 8. Wait a minute. 40 square divided by root of 500 and divided by 8. So H is coming around 8.94 meter. 8.94. A is the correct answer. Yes or no? Swapnil, Dinesh, what about other students? Please let me know guys, are you getting the same answer or not? 8.94 meter is the correct answer. I hope all of you are getting the same answer. I think so. Very nice, very nice. So that's it guys. These are the questions which we want to discuss in this particular session. और बच्चों, फोड़ के आना, जीत के आना और बिल्कुल भी अपने कॉन्फिडेंस को डगमगाने मत देना, है ना? आपने अगर मेहनत करी होगी तो वो जो एक धोनी का डायलॉग है ना यार, अगर आपने साल भर मेहनत करी है ना तो एक रात से कुछ फर्क भी नहीं पड़ेगा, अगर पढ़ लोगे तो भी और ना पढ़ोगे तो भी, ठीक है? बस ये ध्यान रखना कि यार आपको एग्जाम के पहले थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स रहना है, ताकि आप अपने माइंड को स्टेबल और एक बहुत अच्छे फोकस वे में अप्लाई कर सको एग्जाम के दिन, है ना, ये बात का ध्यान रखना। और एग्जाम के एक दिन पहले बच्चों ये गलती मत करना कि सोए ना, सोना जरूर, ताकि आप लोग, काफी बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं क्योंकि इंजीनियरिंग में नहीं सोते हैं, है ना, सेमेस्टर एग्जाम के पहले नहीं सोते हैं, ये काम मत करना एग्जाम के एक दिन पहले, है ना। रात को सो जाइए अपने टाइम से और फिर अपने सुबह उठिए, जो होना होगा वो अगले दिन होगा, ठीक है। Yes, I will share this particular PDF on the Telegram channel, as you know that, right? I will share this particular PDF today itself, right now, and the earlier one also. Environmental engineering वाला भी अभी share कर देता हूँ, okay? You will get this particular PDF on the Telegram, okay? Okay, guys, thank you so much and best of luck, guys. फोड़ के आना, जीत के आना जी, right? Thank you so much बच्चा लोग. Good night and take care and keep learning, keep growing. और आपको आपकी सक्सेस मिले, मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ, दुआ करता हूँ बच्चों, और आपको अपनी मंजिल मिल जाए बस, ठीक है। चलिए बच्चों, थैंक यू सो मच बच्चों, बेस्ट ऑफ लक, फोड़ देना यार भाई, है ना। चलो, थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू, राइट, थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू, ओके, थैंक यू दिनेश, तिक्षा, गिरीश, स्वप्निल एंड अदर स्टूडेंट ऑल्सो, दोज हु आर लाइव टुडे, ओके।